What's going on, y'all? Wait tomorrow more y'all get in here. Yeah, let me know if y'all hear me or not. Let me know if I'm inside the wall. Yeah, let me know. Tell me, let me know you. Okay. Yeah. What's going on, y'all? No sound yet. Only cause I watch y'all. What's up, KB? What's going on, y'all? I'm trying to wake up more for y'all get in here. But what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? Oh Lord. Yeah. I need my BSF. If any of y'all ever haul BSF freight, I need y'all to hit me up. It's hazmat. I don't know, y'all. Just thinking about going back on the road, like that shit, it's getting to me. It's getting to me. I see that. There's no sound. Just a ride at my DC. Yeah, it's getting to me. But nah, my mind is kind of set. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, child, it's the same old play here at this Walmart dedicated. I know y'all tired of hearing me fuss about it, but it is what it is. So, what's up, side to secrecy? I need all my people that's ever hauled BSF. Hit the links are in the chat. My latest post. Hit the link to join. You want to jump up for a second so you ain't gotta else stay long. Um, I'm trying to possibly. It's possible that I may stay here, and it's possible that I may just go regional. But it's like I was in the Loves today, and I was in the bathroom, and I went and got me some coffee, and I was like, damn, I'm about to be back to this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to be back to this shit. Like, this is what I really want. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when I look at my finances, ain't what I really want. You feel me? So you gotta weigh it out. So, the opportunities for tanker and hazmat and just trucking period is kind of slim to none. And KAG was my last resort for local. And they talking about they didn't put a freeze on their shit until the new year. So, um, I just what's up, KB? Can you hear me?
Yeah, give me a second though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just mute yourself. You ain't gotta turn your camera off, just mute yourself. But yeah, so I'm just worried right now, so I was going back OTR. I'm trying to go back full OTR. I'm trying to do regional. So right now I'm working on more than one company. But it's just like last time I was OTR, yeah, I was steering when I was full OTR, I was steering some pounds. And I stayed over in Alexis, I was steering some pounds. I saw the videos, right? So that has me nervous and scared, you know. Um, so it's just, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about it. Say it's real shit. It sounds like it's time to level up because the numbers you say you do is less than your jockey paying. Gotta think outside the box, and you too experienced. But well, that's why I want my BSF guys to come on in because I have one more opportunity that's regional for tanker and hazmat, but it is with a starter company. I just won't say who, but it is with a starter company. But I mean, going hazmat and tanker from East Islands, you forget it's like being at a starter company. That's why I was always hoping for Loves and Pilot to come through and get what I need to get. But like I said, these companies have done sent me through the whole nine. Um, all of a sudden they stopped hiring. So I don't know if it's just because the government shut down and while they're slowing up in certain areas in certain lanes. Like I said, my biggest ones I've been applying for is hazmat and tanker. But I I I'm just it just hit me today, like being back in that type of atmosphere all the time and bigger in isolation from all the way home. I struggle to go to the doctor, and all that type of shit. Like I didn't want to go back to that. Say silence, KP. What kind of have BSF? Have any of you drove for BSF? It's a BSF. It's not a company. It's a chemical company, but they contract out to different companies to haul. So I want to know what that's about because the recruiter, unfortunately, she has said it's chemical and it's BSF is the contract. So it's one of my opportunities. Um, my other two opportunities, I'll be hauling. The second opportunity is I'll be hauling hazmat half the time, and they're gonna pay extra on the stop for that. CeeLo, Silence, and KB. That I'll be paying overall difference. This is my first time going back OTR getting paid 6 cents a mile. So that be one big difference. Last time I was OTR, I was with U.S. Express and I was getting paid like 50 cents a mile through them where I am right now. And like I said, some people are going home waiting too long. Like today I didn't have to wait too long to get my keys in my truck. I had to go get my truck. As you know, which per usual thing here. I don't know what's really going on. Me personally, I think they're slow losing the contract. Y'all just think she's not saying anything to us. And I feel like I know y'all can say what y'all want. Yeah, you have more than enough room to offer your opinion to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link and come up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel. But I I think I've given here a shot. But see, Los, that's the one of the opportunities. I'm working on several things and then trying to pick the best avenue for me. I'm looking at the company's background, rumors, watching videos about 3/4 on deck right now, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but I don't think I can hang this out here because I think they're slowly losing the contract, me personally, and I don't want to. I've already been codependent, y'all, this job, and like I say, they just keep doing stuff. They keep changing the rate of the pay. I'm gonna say that for you again. They keep changing the rate of the pay and what they normally would pay us. So, which makes it even harder going into the holiday season and with everything I have going on. Like I have to move in the next 10 days, um, and I'm definitely downsizing because y'all saw what I went through in my apartments. I mean, they jacking cars now. You know, they're jacking cars and putting cars on bricks in my apartment. I pay like almost 1,300 a month where I am right now. So, for safety reasons, financial reasons, I'm definitely moving. What you say? Hate to say it this way, but fuck it. A lot of YouTubers get blinded by listening to YouTubers. Build a network outside of YouTube and watch how shit change. Definitely. Yeah, but that's what I've been doing. Like I said, I have a whole Rolodex of
They got water in
tank.
there.
I have
Cool.
a whole Rolodex of tanker drivers and hazmat drivers in my phone. It's just that those companies that they're putting me to, Airgas, Lindy, Pilot, Gemini, Dupree, Donovan, um, and a lot KAG, and a lot of the smaller ones. They just put a freeze on their hiring, or just I just don't have the experience. So I'm gonna have to go and just pivot, and I'm just worried for making that shift back, and I don't want to get to a dark space. I watch other ladies online, and I watch what other truckers go through. I say, and I just, I want to keep. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? With some of the weight off, I feel more energized. I feel like I see things a little bit more clearly than I normally do. So it's okay. I see. See. Okay, I've heard. CeeLo says I've heard of them just can't think now about to shower at a Luz. I'll come back for the replay. No, that's fine, baby. That's fine. It's like, but like I said, that's just one opportunity. I won't say the company, um, but it's like I said, I'm just worried about being back out there. Cause here go
Hey, you too, man. All right.
He go dealing with waste stations. He go to worry about police. He go worried about being robbed. He go worry about getting home on time. He go worry about breakdowns. He go worried about all those type of things. You know what I'm saying? When you're back OTR. Excuse you. You just burp and then say excuse me, sir.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt you, Shay, but excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Well, it's hot, Shay. Ooh, it's hot down here in Georgia, y'all. I didn't want to interrupt you, Shay. I was letting you to get your spill of this your show. I'm just visiting.
Somebody. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're not really paying what it's worth here. And then, like I said, you can bust your behind and not even see your check like it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like this morning and yesterday, they changed the rate of pay. It's supposed to be 75 for truck recovery, and they're only paying 25, and they just started that. So you were never supposed to be paid that. I said, but I've been getting paid that for like over a year and a half now. You know what I'm saying? It's just now October. Hey, you just not saying you changing the rate of the pay of some different stuff. So, and other things they implemented, we're gonna talk about it later. But it's just I'm just worried as I'm going back OTR. But my mind is kind of made up. Okay, hold on. Did you say September month for rent, not including other bills off the? You say you make no shots at you, but you can haul trash to landfills and do better. No, my rent is under 13 where I am right now. But if you see my posts, they're leaving cars on bricks there, and I've been through that before. After a while, they start kicking in doors there. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens before. You know what I'm saying? And then the apartments I'm going to, every single time I've been there, there have been laws there.
And
Every single
Sounders, you
time.
got to understand, Sound. I'm going to cut y'all shape. Y'all give her good advice, but not everybody can haul trash. Her area might be different. I know you're looking at Houston, the big city, but maybe that's not available for her, Sounders. I'm not capping for shape. I'm just saying she'll try a lot of opportunities, y'all. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say, man. Y'all go ahead.
No, no, I'm not knocking what he's saying. It's just that I've applied and gone in person. Like I said, I've put in
I
people's
know that
names that
shit.
I
I was
met.
getting them to realize that they don't realize that they stay in the chat. They don't know you personally. You know what I mean? That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so it's just, I have, done some work. I've done more than just sit in front of a screen and still didn't get through. I don't know if it's just the economy. I don't know if it's just my experience. But like I said, I'm already clear with one of the companies. But one of the companies, like I said, she's gonna pay hazmat on some of the loads that come down. That's not something that's all the time. And really, if I go back OTR at all, I would love to do tanker and hazmat. So that way, I guarantee myself that I don't sit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't sit around and all that type of shit. You feel me?
Well, don't say that. Say ain't nothing to guarantee out here. I just want to say that, not to cut you off. Ain't nothing to
How
guarantee.
many?
But hazmat, you will move more, but there's still some sitting even with tanker. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
don't guarantee nothing. Don't
Yeah.
come in there with over expectations. That's
It's
all
a
I'm
lot
saying,
of
huh?
them. It's a lot of them, deal. That's why if I was going to consider going back regional OTR, it would be the hazmat way. But like I said, like I'm already clear with one company. I'm in the process for two more. And like I said, everything for and like I said, KAG just closed the door for they Baytown shit. They just closed the door for they local. again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I've been applying for y'all on and off like for a year. You know what I'm saying?
And I told you
But
it's the end of the year. A lot of dollar doors will close, so you better get in where you fit in now because come November and pretty much yeah, right now you need to do it in October because I think a lot of companies gonna close the door shape and just ride it a year out until the new quarter start. You
but
know,
if any, if
26.
any, if any of you drivers are ever hauled for BSF, what's up, Rosemary son? Rosemary son's in the building. How you doing? If you ever haul for BSF, I'd like to hear from you. Uh, but that's all she gave me on the position. She couldn't tell me no more deeper than that. Cause I would love to haul either fuel or def or water or milk first. Cause I'm just not getting my foot wet in that area in the hazmat area. But like I said, even for those areas, like I said, it's kind of been hard because, like I said, everybody here has hazmat and tanker. Everybody, like,
Hey, Shape,
so.
Shape. Let me ask you. I forgot to ask you when we talked, but have you ever tried Prime, Snyder? They do the food grade stuff. Have you tried any of them companies? I know they mega carriers.
Prime only is hiring for if you want to go lease out of Texas. Last time I talked to them, that's just a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to go on this trailer. Hold on.
Do what you got to do. Yeah, yeah. So while she in the trailer, y'all, yeah, she exhausted a lot of opportunity. I know, and I know y'all trying to help her, but sometimes y'all can also discourage as y'all helping. I'm trying to keep her spirits up because she gets down quick, y'all. Y'all know how Shea World is. We've been knowing her for years now, but that's all. I'm not capping for her, not Captain Saver. You know what I mean? I'm just making sure that hey, she stays encouraged and stays positive what she got going on. That's all. Well, shit, it's hot as the devil. You know what down here? I'm waiting in the dispatch office for the next load for me. So, yeah, I'm just chilling, y'all. I ain't got nothing going on, making no noise. Staying hydrated, though. Ooh, stay hydrated. They give you free water here, though. That's good.
Hold on, y'all. I lift this stuff up. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm basically doing what she doing, y'all, but not to the extent that she doing. She's local, meaning she got to touch freight, unload, go to these stores. Me, I'm just running pretty much DC to DC in the Walmart vendors, y'all. That's what I've been doing. Couple live loads, couple two stop trailers, and drop it off at the DC, but nothing like that she got going on. Hey, D1L, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that's all. We're just trying to keep it good people. When you around like-minded, positive people, you stay positive. When you start
All
feeding
right,
into
y'all.
negativity, you'll get negative. Go ahead, Shay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time. It's time to move, deal. It's time to move. I didn't want to, but I'm getting my. I'm trying to get my mind together, Daddy, on it. I'm trying to get my mind together and get my mindset on being back out there because being OTR is a lot. It's a lot on the mind and on the body. But I think I'm forcing myself. If I did it for 6.5 years, I can do it for 6 months to a year. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just I've kind of gotten spoiled with being at home, showering every single day, soaking in the tub when I want to, cooking my meals, um, and all that kind of and all that type of jazz. Yeah, that's part of it. Silence. That's part. Like I said, I'm really just like I said, hazmat will be one of the best ways I want to go. Where I'm dealing with that company right now, but we're going to see. One company already has me approved, but it's not our hazmat. They have like all kind of regular freight, and that's what kind of has me scared because I don't want to be going out there and sitting. Otherwise, I might as well should just stay on U.S. Express where they had me OTR and they had me sitting for 2 3 days at a time, way out in PA and Ohio and shit. You know what I'm saying? KB, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Rosemary, son, KB. You say you're gonna figure it out. You have people in the corner support you. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. But I think that I've been blessed with my situation where I'm going to. Um, my rent is gonna be hundreds of dollars less, and I'm still in a good area. Only thing about it, I'm losing some amenities. But like I said, I can't believe I'm going through what I'm going through right now. We got valet trash, elevators. a lake and a pool. You know what I'm saying? They still putting cars on bricks where I am at right now. You feel me? And I still have never seen a lawman run through my apartments I stay in right now. I still never seen a lawman come sit and post up. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I've been blessed, and she's giving me a deal by moving in, which would definitely get a big relief. But I'm definitely not gonna let today or last few days or next 2 days deteriorate me. My mind is set. I was gonna go and make that move I didn't want to do, and hope and pray to God that I land on solid footing. Y'all definitely know I don't have no problem with working. You know what I'm saying? I've worked my ass off here. You know what I'm saying? I worked overnight. I would come in at 3, get off at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I be so tired sometimes, y'all, parking the truck. I don't even remember how the hell I got up my stairs, which is dangerous. And these people don't really care. None of these companies really do. You know what I'm saying? So to keep, changing things up is really saying you really don't really care about your drivers. He's asking you a question, KB. 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 You see, he's on a different company, and then he's on the East End. So I think that he's in a better situation than me. I walk my dedicated child ain't eating. Mine ain't eating at all. KB.
Yeah, Shape. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, Rosemary asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to Walmart driver. What's up?
Look at the question.
I can't. Hold on, Shape. Hold on. Comments. What dedicated? I'm doing out of Georgia, Rosemary. I'm out of Lagrange, Georgia. That's my main star point. That's my main star store. But I've been out this week. I'd have ran up to North Carolina, Rosemary, South Carolina. I'm back in Georgia now, the backside of Georgia. What's this part of Georgia called? Hold on, Rosemary. It is Douglas. I'm in Douglas right now, Douglas, DC. I'm at DC and Douglas. 6, 8, 10. My bad, Shape. I'm just letting you get yours off, Shape. But we already know. We already done talked, so that's why I'm just letting you get it off. That's all.
Let me
But
see.
don't be scared. You got to get that fear factor though, Shape. Since I'm talking now, yeah, that fear factor. I know
Uh,
it's hard. You got to get that fear factor alone. Just go out there. Don't
Mocha.
be afraid to take a leap of faith. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't want a team. I've done that. There is another tanking company I turned down, Lane Martin, and they told me I had to be on the truck with somebody, and I was not feeling that. I don't know what you put me with. Most likely it'd be a man, and I wasn't feeling that. I have 8 years of experience. I really don't want to be on the truck with nobody. Now I'll sit in one spot and go through 2, 3 weeks of training with you on the spot in one location. But I'm not gonna go on the road with a complete stranger. I'm not gonna do that at that stage of the game. That part I ain't gonna move on. And how you doing anyway? Even though we're in a minute, how you doing?
Hey, Shape. At the Walmart you go to, they give you big bottles. They give you little kid bottles here, man. But I'm grabbing a couple. They say you can
Yeah,
grab many as you want.
yeah. They give regular bottles at the Walmart here when they claim them. But Celos, what's your name on there? Did you email the email? I'm gonna put it one more time. Hold on. Make sure you got it correct. Hold on. Make sure you got it correct on here. Hold on, y'all. Cause I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. Everything I saw this morning was from jobs and spam stuff. I didn't see nothing from nobody. I just dropped it. I don't want your car on bricks. Say, baby, probably gonna marry a club boss and turn him into a security guard. No, go get it. Okay, hold on. If for some reason where you going don't work, hit my here. Have an opportunity pretty soon. Houston to Dallas, Oklahoma back to Houston for the most part. Give or take refill. Okay, cool. I just dropped my email down there. Go get it. I dropped my email down there. Like I said, I don't turn down none one of y'all informations. It's just that, like I said, my area and in the Walmart dedicated, I tried, and I don't want to start crying, but it's like I'm so nervous I'm going back out there because I feel so stable where I am. You know what I'm saying? Even though my work schedule, I never know what time I get off. It's just I know I can go to the gym when I feel like it. I know I can go run and get on the gym, get on the machine. I just went past my being over the hour over the treadmill. I went like an hour 15 minutes, so it's kind of scared. And just hoping God keep me centered to where I stay that kind of focus. I only eat 2 meals a day right now. So that kind of scares me because I want to go back to being that big oversized person I show y'all on my shorts. I just don't want to go back and do that because that particular shape didn't want to work out. That particular shape ate anything in her mouth because I was isolated. That particular shape, just off in the truck, talking to myself, didn't want to go to counseling, want to ignore my problems. So that's what, I don't want to do. But I just cannot stay here because, like I said, it's not hitting y'all. It's not hitting. I tried to stick with it. I was going to try to stick with it until New Year. But that's all of it. You scanned all of yours? How many you supposed to have? You scanned 10? Okay. 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 I hope you ain't got nothing way back there. Hope you ain't got nothing way because I got 4 stops today. And sometimes they'll mess up, damn it, and put one way in the damn nose of the shit. And I have to come back and stuff, you know. But I've tried to stick it out here and it's not working. They messing up on checks. They want you to come in on your 6th day. They want all your time. They want you to work how they want you to work. And it's frustrating. Every single week you don't know what your check is gonna look like. And you working and you busting your ass like 70 hours. And I wasn't going to stick with it, y'all, because I'm at home. And all the reasons I just mentioned, but what you say? Silence says you especially you tripping even mentioning them with your experience. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm making on average $700-800. And like I said, I came in last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but Sunday before that, and they didn't put my extra pay on there. And when she did put it on there, Silence, KB, CeeLo, Smoker, go get it, Rosemary, all y'all on here. It was double tax, so I didn't even get all my money. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not enough uh, for what you put up with. Like I said, dealing with the managers, you see, we have to wait on people to upload you and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I'm at stores for 2 or 3 hours before they even start. You know what I'm saying? And we go to Louisiana, we go to Tyler, Texas, Crockett, Texas. Um, and for like I told y'all, they tried to post up a time when I stopped going to the sundown towns. They tried to make that an issue for a while. Um, but I was like, nah. What you say? Teaming sucks. Where do these people come with these ideas? Um, well, I mean, if I had a dude, it'd be cool. But just for like a regular woman or man in the team, because I don't want to be. I need that kind of stress. Being out there is stressful already. Like I said, it's cold season. Um, with the first company, it's already approved me. She's saying regional, but sending me to kind of certain states like Ohio, um, and Arkansas and all those places, it's gonna still be cold. I said the battle cold weather there as well. I won't hit New York or New Jersey, but um, yeah, I don't want to have that extra stress. There go my email right there that I have incorrect. I don't know. That's why I put it down there. I started put it down with Silos. You done? Oh, you got one more. Damn, so the last store got 11 pallets. Well, oh Lord, I hope ain't none of y'all stuff back there. All right, none of y'all stuff back there. You scan? Cause like my first store, they didn't even scan it. Yeah, they ain't scanned. They just took it off. I said, how do you know if all your pallets are scanned in now? We don't never scan it. Didn't check the temperature or nothing. Yeah. Nah, they ain't scanned nothing, y'all. They ain't scanned nothing. These Walmart managers, they do there they want to do. Um, it's not that if they put a gun silence. It's just I want to be at home, Daddy. I want to be at home. I want to be at home. I want to take a shower every single day. I wanted to make sure that I eat cold, decent food. Um, I wanted to, you know, you know, but they told you when you get here, on average, you can make 12 or 1300. That's what they told you uh, when they hire you. You know what I'm saying? But I've only seen like a $1,300 check like twice in a year and 4 months. Push it down close, homie. Push it down with your foot. There you go. All right, thank you. All right, all right. No, I'm walking around. Get these steps in. Get these steps in, y'all. Nah, they ain't. But that's not what they tell you. You know, when you sign up, they tell you on average 1,300 gross on that. But I've been applied for waste management. I've applied for waste management like 4 or 5 times. I applied for waste management, Metro, of course, Pilot and Gemini. Uh, like I said, I just Houston is one of those cities that we have like almost 4 million people here. So yeah, I don't have like a direct family member that works at any one of those places. So I'm just another regular applicant. Like I said, applying in, even though I have 5 years of Class B, 8 years of Class A experience. Um,
All
yeah,
right, I'm
yeah,
sorry, Shape, man. They just gave me a dispatch. I'm going to a store load now, Shape. I'll be doing what you doing tomorrow.
yeah. So it's just, you know, it would kind of be all right, Silence, if they got on these managers a little bit more about uploading us. I could probably get maybe 2 or 3 loads in a day. But like I said, sitting at these stores for an hour or 2 to 3 uh, before they even start uploading you is majorly time consuming. If you do the math, it's under 20, what you say? 20 an hour even after overtime. That shit crazy. If you like it, I love it. Nah, ain't nobody loving it. Ain't nobody loving it, baby. Why we having a conversation now? Oh, how cute. This little backpack. I wish I had me a little boy. He look cute. They have cute little stuff for kids. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all we gotta do. We gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's a small possibility I may stay, but then, you know, when you look at it, it's the same amount of stress sometimes. You feel me? When your money ain't hit like it's supposed to, it's the same amount of stress sometimes. What's up? Tony 111, what's going on? Oh Lord. I got some water outside the truck. I was trying not to swipe my little look, they got more little bras I got on sale. How much are these? 15, 15 little bra I got. I paid 10 for mine. I'm in a different store. Got it on clearance. Yeah, Lord. Let me get up on out of here. I can swipe my card. Just say shake my
Hey,
card.
Shape. I'm gonna
Huh.
hop off here, man, because I got to organize this and call dispatch and do a lot of stuff. But I'll catch the replay on. You be safe and keep encouraged. It's gonna work out. It's all gonna work out.
Yeah.
Y'all be easy in the chat. All right.
All right. You ain't say that hard no way. But shout out to KB. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody. They trying to pick up a little bit. But like I said yesterday, I didn't get to my first store until like about 4:30, and so I was waiting for like about 4 hours before she even sent me to the shop to go get a truck. So yeah, so my mind is set, Silence. My mind is set. 'Cause I'm just a little. I'm just speaking from a spoiled state of mind. I'm speaking from a spoiled state of mind because I know that's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my ass, I don't miss parking at them damn rest areas. You know what I'm saying? I don't miss that shit. Wait in line to get fuel, people fighting each other over at the fuel aisle, cussing each other out. Get locked in the dock doors. Have to be locked in till the morning. Y'all remember that when I showed y'all that I was in Baby Blue and they locked my ass into the dock door and I couldn't get out. Yeah, I remember that. So all those type of things, I am not gearing my mind back towards to. But I know it'll pass. I want to put myself on a timeline. But then, like my mama told me, if I'm making enough money, that'd be the last time that I be in an apartment. Because I've been going to get me a house, y'all. I'm tired of moving from apartment to apartment. I really am. You know, but you're going to spend money anywhere you stay at. Say, see here where you at. You got your homie driving trucks at 250 an hour and you ain't said shit. Shut up. Shut. He at home. Let T stay with you. I think he mad at me. I think Mr. Belvedere is mad at me. You know, he think he know everything anyway. I make less than that, so you don't even count. 12.50. I make $10 an hour. Where your calculator at? A $750 check. How much money that is? That ain't $12 an hour. You trying to give me more money? What I make? Shit. Ah, oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, Lord. But we gonna see. Like I said, we in process of stuff. We in the process of things. So I think by Monday I will have a definite mindset. I won't let y'all know exactly where I'm going. You're just gonna see it. Don't call him over here either. What he gonna do? He way up there looking at trade loans and shit. He talking about retirement. He ain't talking about what I'm talking about. I don't never mind. Shut up, Silas. Hell Lord. You know, that thing dirty as hell, ain't it? They ain't even watch these bad boys. They don't even watch them. So I go get it. All right, I will when I'm live over it. I got one more stop. Hopefully they ain't mess this load up. Hold on a second, y'all, because I'm going to turn y'all off. Because I got to get moving. Because I think my last stop is Richmond. We in Katy right now. Okay, I got you. I got you. I was watching Dirty Trucking, Lord, and I said, Jesus, just keep me. You know what I'm saying? So I can do just keep me in my right mind. I thank you. I appreciate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why there is one opportunity, like I told you earlier, for hazmat. But like I say, that's why I was hoping somebody from BS, anybody that drove for BSF by contract or company drive. If you the conversation, I'm gonna leave this video up. I'm gonna definitely reach out to you. And hopefully y'all can hear me. Hold on. Say, let's see. Okay, there we go. And hell, fry the cook, hell, the The fry cook is better than yours. Shit. Rich help you find you a mojo. Find your mojo. Oh Lord. Yeah. 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 That ain't no real money. I was trying to stick out with it because it gave me right now, as I feel right now, a false uh, sense of security. Like I said, when them checks ain't hitting up and you working 70, 80 hours a week, uh, and they pushing for you to work 80 because they demanding your 6 day because you're already at 70 hours on your fifth day, and the checks are not equaling up to that. Like you have to add it out. I'm stressed. Like I'm stressed like every single week. I'm stressed a little bit. So no, you ain't throwing shade. You ain't throwing shade. That's not how I see it. You're listening to what I'm saying. I'm showing y'all the proof. Back when I was showing y'all some of my checks here, and it just is what it is. But I'm at my point right now. I'm at a breaking point to just sitting back and just suffering and suffering. I'm making that change. You know what I'm saying? I'm downgrading where I stay. I'm gonna be paying hundreds less and still buy my mom and still buy shopping and still a place that has a good reputation of fixing things. It's gonna be a smaller apartment, which is gonna be fine. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna be back regional OTR anyway. And that's what you gotta do when life is doing certain things and you still want to keep yourself a certain way. You just have to make some changes. You can't just keep staying and suffering or just complaining. And I think I can. I think I can keep it real with y'all. I think, like I always do. I've tried to stick it out. It's been over a year here. It's been like it was made a year in June. It made a year in June that I've been here to dedicate it. Just say don't let nobody make you feel bad about what you're doing. A job beats no job. Of course, a job beats no job. But at my age, I'm 40, and Uh, I don't want to be in my 50s, 50, 55, 56, or my 60s, or even now. Not even now. I don't make excuses for myself even now. You know what I'm saying? That it's just, if I don't grab a hold of certain things, I mean, I get there's comfort in being home every single day. It's comfort in showering every single day. But like I said, if everything else is not lining up, like right now, by the age of 40, I want to be putting down my house this year. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be buying me a piece of land. Can't do that. I want to buy me a new car. Can't afford to do that with the money that I make. Not money that I have saved, the money that I make. Because I don't go by what's in the bank. I go by what I bring home monthly. Don't ever do that. Look at what you can afford, what you have in the bank, because your savings can always get depleted any kind of way. So I look at that and I just feel like everything that I deserve, and if everything I deserve and I want has to come from me pivoting or making more smaller sacrifice. And I think God will help me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my prayer life has increased. Like I said, I think me fasting, I fast 2 days a week. And I think I'm going to keep that same momentum if I go back OTR. I'm going to stay fasting 2 days a week without me. And I think God has helped me in that end as far as keeping my mind intact from other things that I see. And like I said, from people that don't acknowledge that they have a problem. So that's kind of has me worried about going on TR because, like I said, you know, uh, like I said, isolation does hurt. Uh, it helps to a degree, but it hurts at some point though too when you stay there too long. So, and often I think about it, I stay OTR too long. So I'm definitely trying to give myself a timeline. I definitely talking it over to my mom, my stepfather, and people I feel like really, really care about me. And once I do go back OTR, uh, and things like that. So, are we fund up, man? Get the fuck out. Yeah, yeah, silence. That's what I'm saying. And the thing with it is that they need drivers, and like I said, they just hired. I just saw them have 3 guys in orientation. Silence and sidebar, y'all. Back to it. Last stage of orientation every Thursday, and like one of those guys is still here. I didn't train silence and chat. Five women, myself here, and it's only 2 of them here. You know, So it just gives you, right there what's going on. Stop shopping though. I can't. I gotta catch these clearance sales. You know that. Come on now, especially on canned goods and meat. Come on now. My cabinet gotta stay full at all times because you never know what the fuck gonna happen out here. You feel me? When I went through Hurricane Katrina, that taught me to always keep some kind of food in the fridge. So they put a bunch of canned goods on sale for $1 each. Guess what? If I gotta eat canned goods and bake the fried chicken or whatever for a week or two, that's what we eating. But I have fresh, clean food in my belly every day. Exactly, Silence. Exactly. What's up, Juanice? What's up, Juanice? So you ain't been over here for me. I'm about to hop off that in a minute. Mid shape, I'm local, but I'm ready to go over there because all the gasoline don't pay enough. The Migos lower the pay. Yeah, yeah. A lot of companies are doing it. Like they're changing stuff here. They're changing things here. Like I said, they've been changing things on and off for the past 8 months, and I just don't see how they figure people how they're gonna lock in drivers. I don't see how they're keeping the contract. To be totally honest with me, y'all. Like I see more and more Walmart drivers coming in all the time. Now the rumor is that Walmart can take it over. Then another rumor is saying that Swift gonna take it over. Um, so we don't know. We're gonna see, and I'm not gonna wait around and see. But at this point in time, most likely, you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. The job has kept me sustained, but uh, yeah, I'm at my point now. I am at my point now to moving around. I feel you though. It's definitely possible to get ahead though, cutting expenses and increasing income as well. Yeah, yeah. Where I'm moving to is hundreds less. But you know what I'm saying. But you see what I'm going through there. They haven't even been fixing stuff since about 2 or 3 months I moved in. They've been like taking like 6 to 10 days to fix stuff. Um, all the time. I pay for a parking spot that other people park in sometimes, things like that. So, yeah, where I'm going to, yeah, it's still be me have my own place, but I'm hundreds less. I'm hundreds less. And like I say, for the first 2 3 months I'm there, um, I'll be even more of a pay grade than that. I'll be paying like 1/3 for what I pay right now. You know what I'm saying? For a whole 2 or 3 months. So the lady's blessing me and moving me in. It's been a blessing to move in. So I'm just gonna keep moving forward and do what I need to do. I'm not going to shed too many tears about it. I'm just gonna see what's next. Like I said, we still searching, researching, and doing our footwork. You know how it is. These companies gotta do your phone interviews. You gotta send stuff to them and call them back and all that type of stuff. So, hey, they need to create a support group, shoppers anonymous, like alcohol anonymous, put the grocery bag down. I don't go shopping like that, but I do catch the sales on the meat, so and canned good type stuff. That's how you gotta do when you don't make a whole lot of money, and you know, you gotta eat, you know. But I love y'all. I'm gonna get off our field because I got one more store to hit, and then I don't know if they're gonna send me on the low when I get back there. Because by the time I get back there, it's gonna be 9. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might not go back out on the low, y'all. Because like I say, uh, I stay like a good 26 minutes away from the job, from the DC. So you gotta make sure when you have a position that makes you operate heavy machinery. You gotta make sure that you good. You know, our money ain't good money. No, I'm not. I have family that's from there, but I'm not. I have a grandfather that was in Thibodeau. I rest his soul. He died on us last year. Get your LLC in Texas as an S corporation, then have the OTR 1099 under contract on your business name. But how can I do that? They're gonna be paying me by W-2. How they gonna be paying if they pay me if they're taking taxes out of the income? That's gonna be direct deposit. How do you? Wouldn't that be like fraud almost? Bunnies. Oh yeah. It's not all things I'm talking about won't be all the opportunities in front of me at this point in time. Yeah, I'm not talking about leasing a company driving. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about straight up. If I go back OTR, y'all, it will not be leasing or 1099. Nope, nope, won't be doing it. No, not fraud. I assume you want to know. No, not fraud, but you would do that as a company driver. That doesn't make sense. I'm responding to our needs, baby. But I thought that's kind of on the fraud side to do that. No, I'm not there going back out there leasing or 1099. Nope. Because 1099, you get raped on your taxes. You get raped on your taxes big time when you're 1099. You gotta make sure you put money aside just like a damn lease driver. I'm not going to the off field. I tried that before too. I lead all field for the men. I lead all field for you men. We say then do the LLC. Get your own authority and do the LLC. And then, but how could I do that with W two? Like, wouldn't they pin me for that when it's time to do my taxes? DL, why need some cheese? No, I'm not going to the oil field that day. They don't need to send that to me. They ain't going to the oil field. Let me get up on out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for attending y'all popping in and out. Thank you, Juanice for cheese, DL, Rosemary, Duke Dog, Silence, uh, Go and Go Get It, Tony 111, Celos, uh, Mocha MG, Rosemary's Son, KB for jumping on for a minute, and everybody else that dropped on. Like I said, if you have ever drawn a big contract with BSF, uh, let me know, please. Yeah, I would like to get a more reliable source. Like I said, it's just one situation that's coming up right now. Yeah, let me know how that is for you. Um, is it something that's ever gotten you sick? How's the pay and all that? What's up, sir? You ain't been on here for a minute. If you go 1099, get C corp, the cover the C corp will cover tax issues. I hope y'all see that. He Cardwell, I think he changed the name. It said it will cover the tax issues. I never heard of it cover taxes. All I've heard, Matt Cardwell with MQC, is it raping people out of their taxes. Shut up, DL. Autumn transport. Okay, I'll look at them tonight. Autumn transport. I'll look at them tonight. Cause I know I looked into Andrews where BNL is at, and they said they weren't hiring anything out of my area right now. And try back with them in January. So like the first things up or the hazmat tanker, we'll see. Don't laugh, deal. Shut up. If I'm at a store all damn day long, all I could do is shop, bruh. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Hit me up on the conversation on this video. It's gonna stay up. I thank y'all so much. And like, subscribe, comment down below. I don't know what T and DB is now. I think DB will last this week, probably. Cause I know he probably has to work tonight. And I don't know how T Hills when he probably sleep too, drinking him some milk and rubbing some Bengay on them knees. It's Andrew's company only. I think they company only on our. They'll call me. They come in on our. Like I said, Houston is big for people to have their own trucks right now. If you got your own trucks with your hazmat, there's a lot of companies that take you on, but like company side, or if you in need of training, that's the challenge. Like, I was talking to one of my coworkers, uh, and she has, she left. She didn't even wait past 4 hours. She left, child. You know, so and she's trying to get her hazmat tank. I said, we're going to get it, but you'll still kind of have a hard time in getting in, like I am. It's BASF. BASF. It's chemicals. Will you be looking for your call? You might be. Oh, no problem. I'm gonna look at it. Let me get to my next stop, and I'll be looking at it soon. But I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.